No, Mr. Turtle.
We're now pulling onto Annette Drive, and a little bit of Annette Drive is paved. They're really starting to pave a lot out here in the Lake Estates. But as you'll soon see, this is a very little bit that's paved. So this is a long drive. Annette Avenue is a long way down. So prepare to just hang out with us. It's gonna be a minute or two. And I guess since this is a long road and I don't have anything to talk about, I know nothing about Annette Drive to give you any tidbits. But I guess we'll tell the story of the origin of Super Yali. Yali has been around our street for like probably the past 7 or 8 years. And we'd see her in the yard, and we always just assumed that she belonged to somebody. And you know, we'd pet her and she'd hang out a few minutes with us from time to time. And sometimes she'd go missing. We wouldn't see her for months. And I mean, I guess she didn't really go missing. She wasn't our cat, but you know what I'm saying. We didn't see her. But then one day, about 3 or 4 years ago, she just started staying in our yard and hanging and not leaving. So I think it was a hurricane, wasn't it?
Yeah. It was around Halloween.
Yeah, we had a hurricane a year or 2 or 3 ago. I don't remember when. And we opened up our garage for her and let her stay in there so she could get some shelter, and started feeding her. And just like that, she's our cat now. So, and if she belonged to somebody on our street, they'd see her in the yard. She's always Supermaning in the yard. So I don't think she belongs to anybody now. We also think she might have had an owner on our street that maybe passed away. Not sure.
And she's scared of certain things, like boxes. She does not like to get in boxes like cats do. She's scared of them. If she sees a box, she will go as far away from the box as she can to get around it.
Alright, so that's the story of Super Yali and how she came to be with us. Like I said, it ain't like we catnapped her. She's always in our yard. And if somebody owned her on our street, they could, you know, come up and talk to us, but nobody ever has. And for a good 2-3 hours a day, she's out in the front yard Supermaning. You can't miss her. But I think now we've had her for long enough now that she's our cat, so I would tell anybody who tried to come and claim her, tough.
Yep. I'm taking my kitty.
Yep. Okay, we haven't even really got a fraction of Annette Avenue done yet. Oh, there's a pretty German Shepherd. Let me zoom in on him. I love German Shepherds. I used to have one. And you want to talk about a smart dog. Those dogs are smart, I promise you. And loyal. Okay, and this is Fowler Street we're about to go across. Here comes our traffic jam for today. It'd be nice if they get this whole street paved. And my viewer who requested this property, or this street, said that they used to live out here. So hopefully we're gonna get where you lived at, because we're gonna do the whole street. And it is a nice late summer day in Interlachen. And I tell you what, I don't really dread the winter coming. I mean, we live in Florida. It's not like we live in Minnesota and we have, you know, harsh winters to worry about. But I've gotten to where, man, I can't stand where it gets dark at 4:30 in the afternoon. That is lame. Although we did have, like, you know, 3 or 4 freezing nights last winter and the winter before, which is unusual. You know, for the entire winter season in Florida, we have usually, you know, a week or more of what people in Minnesota would call sweater weather, I'm sure. We came out here once and did a property request down one of these roads. And I can't remember what road it was. I don't think it was Elizabeth Street, but maybe it was. Might have been Jordan Street. Maybe. Home right there. Or it could have been Arnold Street even, I don't know. It was one of these streets. I think that was last year sometime we did that. Or Deckard, it was Deckard Street, that's it. I remember it now, it was Deckard Street. There goes Clifford Street. It was a PT Cruiser. Got a home over here. Home right there. So let's see, what else can we talk about? Driver formerly known as James, do you have any ideas?
Sharks.
Sharks? Okay, let's talk about sharks. Tell the people what they need to know about sharks. Driver formerly known as James is a shark fanatic, and we have been to the Shark Con in Tampa several times, although not lately. But I learned a lot about sharks from the driver formerly known as James. They are very important. You may see them as monsters or menaces, but they are an incredibly important part of our ecosystem. Okay, speak up, driver formerly known as James.
I said they're not man-eaters like everyone likes to portray.
Right. But they will take a nibble off of you.
Well, that's only because they mistake you for a seal or an injured fish. If you're acting like an injured fish, they're going to come after you. So don't be in the water splashing and acting like you're injured.
That's good advice from the driver formerly known as James.
And if one comes up to you or is coming at you,
there's a home right there.
Make eye contact with it. Do not take your eyes off of it. And slowly swim backwards.
Oh, look at these elephant ears. Slow down, Jeff Gordon. That is pretty. It's like something you'd see in the daggum jungle. Very cool. Cute little house. And it looks like there's some kind of lake back there all grown up.
And never swim alone. Always have somebody with you.
Yep.
Because that usually do not come after multiple swimmers. And you can usually hit them in the nose or in their gills, and it will stun them enough to make them swim off. And some of them you can even just nudge their nose and it'll like redirect them a different way and they'll go away.
And didn't you tell me something one time about magnets?
Oh yeah, magnets. Magnets, because they have this they have these things on their nose that starts at their nose and it goes all the way down, and they can feel electric stuff or whatever, or magnets, whatever, and if they feel that, they will not go near it.
Okay, and this ends Annette into Walker Drive right here. So nice house right there. Very nice house on a lake. Not sure what lake that is. All right, that was Annette Drive, and thank you for hanging out and chilling out with us and watching our video. We will be back soon with something else, I'm sure. So peace out, everybody. Oh, we're back. The driver formerly known as James informed me that I cut her off when she was talking about magnets and sharks, so let's let her finish.
So if you want to be safe from sharks for sure, you should just like hang a bunch of magnets on yourself if you go out in the ocean and swim with magnets hanging all over you.
Is that something? That's the way to do it. They should make magnetic surfboards.
No, I wouldn't do it because I want to swim with them, so.
Yeah, there you go. All right, is that complete, the spiel?
Yes.
All right then. Again, thanks for watching, everybody. Peace out.